This looks really crazy, but so you'll be given like a graph that looks like this. Probably much better because I drew this. And then it'll have numbers on the bottom for wave numbers. And then anything below 1500 you can ignore. We'll just like cross that out.
Oh.
And then we'll focus on this part, this chunk. And then it'll give you like different compounds it could be, and you have to figure out which one it is. Whenever you see like a big round peak, that's there's also going to be given like a list of wave numbers. I think it's around 3,000 to 3,000 to 3,500. So like here, right? And you see a big round peak. That'll indicate an OH. So immediately we can cross out some, right? So this one doesn't have an OH.
Wait, so that means that between like 3,000 and 3,500, you're always gonna have like a OH, or?
If you see like a big peak like this, if it was like this, then no.
Okay.
If it asks a question, what would the question ask?
So the question would give you the graph and then give you all of these compounds drawn out, and you have to figure out which one is represented by the graph. Yeah.
Can there be multiples?
Multiple answers? I don't think so. No. So in this case, we can eliminate all the ones that don't have an OH. So that's this one, and this one. So we're left with 3. And then at around 1,700, so like 1,600 to 1,800, if there's like a long peak, that would be an indicator of a carbonyl, which is this, right? But since there isn't, but there is a short peak around 1,600, this is an indicator of a carbon to carbon double bond, so like an alkene compound. But since there isn't like a long peak there instead, we can get rid of this one since it has a carbonyl. And then we're left with these two, but since this doesn't have any double bonds, it's this one.
Wait, what was the reason again that it's not the one on the top again?
Not this one?
Yeah.
So around 1,600 to 1,800, you're going to look for a peak. If
Yeah.
this peak was like this instead, like really long,
Yeah.
then it would be an indicator of a carbonyl.
And what about this one?
Okay, I got it.
Which one?
The one that's the big one.
At 3,000.
This one we don't have to look at for just in order to solve this one. Although like this could be an indicator of the CH stretch for a double bond. So it supports this peak, which we said was a carbon-carbon double bond indicator.
Okay.
And this is typically seen in rings as well. So yeah, it supports that this is
That whole thing is just a picture of that one compound on the bottom.
yeah, this whole thing represents this.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we do another
But
one?
those are like the indicators out of these. That's correct.
And we're giving the chart for what to look for on the.
Yes, it'll include a list of like these things, like the functional groups and the numbers that they can be found at. But I would still get familiar with like how it looks on the graph, and that's why I think the video is helpful.
Wait, give me a second.
But yeah, this is the type of problem for making a topic. It's mostly like a process of elimination.
Okay. Yes.
Why did we ignore everything below 1500?
They say it's like the fingerprint region of compounds, but it's not really helpful in like identifying what it is, so you can just ignore that part. The identifying features will be above 1500.
Okay.
It's like individual to the compounds, yeah.
Why is not the one with the second one? The second answer, the one with the
This one?
ketone, whatever.
No, the
or
one that's up.
aldehyde. Yeah.
So I said
Double.
here, if it was a long peak instead,
Mm-hmm.
that would be an indicator of a carbon double bonded to an O. But since it's not, since it's a short peak, which means carbon double bonded to carbon, it can't have a carbonyl.
Okay, thank you.
I think we covered everything then. Were there any synthesis problems or any problems from chapter 12 that you want to go over?
Are we gonna do the mock exam this Thursday, or we're gonna practice chapter 14?
Mock exam.
Are we gonna have any extra recitation on Monday? Next Monday, because it's right before the exam. And then that's fine. That's fine. Sunday?
But I know the smaller, the other recitation
Yeah.
teacher, she teaches Mondays and Wednesdays.
And Fridays.
Oh. Yeah.
What was that?
Next Thursday.
No, this Thursday. For the test on Tuesday. Next Thursday?
So this Thursday.
Yeah, this Thursday.
So let me take this.